Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be, I asked her if we were still dating. Well, if you have to ask, then you're probably not going to still be dating for very long. When you ask a question like that to a woman, just like this guy did, this viewer of mine, you're basically communicating, I don't understand how attraction works, and I don't understand whether you really like me or not. A guy who perceives himself as a catch automatically assumes that all women want him and he's an awesome catch. Even though that's not the case most of the time, he assumes that. He comes from that place. You can call it arrogant or whatever you want. It's really confidence. Because when a woman doesn't want me and I want her, I think, wow, you just have no idea what you fucking missed out on. I'm not a dick about it, but just internally I just like, because every woman I've ever been with that I've had a fucking awesome relationship with has always said, you are so fucking amazing. You fascinate me. You inspire me. You're an incredible lover. All kinds of things that women have said to me over the years to prove to me that I really am a freaking great guy and a great catch because I've had this life experience. But even if you haven't had those great experiences yet, you need to feel that way. And you need to act as if. Act as if those things that you want are already in your life today by doing and saying and acting like a guy who's already experiencing the things that I talk about all the time. So this viewer says, hey Corey, I started off by asking this girl out, but she said no. And I did the whole, I don't need you, but I'm still interested if you're around thing, and saw other people, but kept in touch with her. About 4 months later, she decided she wanted to date me. Now I've been dating this girlfriend for about 5 months, and everything went great, except for the fact she had issues with letting her friends and our mutual friends know we were dating. Although me and my friends and my family, multiple times, she even got along with my mom very well. So in other words, she's hanging out with all your friends and family, and you're brought her all into your life, but she doesn't bring you anywhere near her family or her friends. That's a red flag. You got to pay attention to that. That communicates how much she's really into you. And I have an interest level in my book that starts on page 125, I believe. And I go through things like this because this is what happens. Is you guys, it's like we as men, because we're trying to achieve, we're trying to succeed, we're trying to break through barriers. We just ignore all these red flags because we like the girl and we assume if she's with us, it means she likes us. But women will go out and go along with guys that they're not really that into because they think, well, it's better than staying home looking at the four walls. Or they think, well, maybe I'll develop feelings for him. Or maybe I'll meet one of his friends. I mean, some women think that way. And you risk putting yourself into a position where you get screwed over by a girl who you're doing everything for, but she's really not reciprocating much on her end. It takes two to make a relationship work. It takes effort from the woman's part. You can't do 100% of the chasing and pursuing and calling and texting and have a girl fall in love with you. As a matter of fact, if you're doing that, you'll never get a woman to fall in love with you. A woman has to do 70. If you want to have an effortless relationship where you don't really have to do a whole hell of a lot, a woman will do 70 to 80% of the calling, texting, pursuing, and initiating contact, and all you have to do is just invite her over, invite her for a fun-filled romantic opportunity for sex time, which is a date. And just keep focusing on doing that. Keep focusing on having a great time together. And by her pursuing you, her reaching out to you, because women are more attracted to men whose feelings are unclear. It's a scientific fact. I talk about it all the time. He says, I sort of crumbled and pretty much begged her to reconsider and that we could work it out. After about an hour or so of this, I gave up and got up to leave, but as I was getting up, she grabbed my hands and then hugged me and burst into an extreme sobbing session and said, I'm sorry, and we ended up having sex, and then she made me a late dinner, and then we walked her dog, and I went home. Yeah, you basically got to a point where you're like, hey, I want to work this out, and she's like, no, and you're like, all right, fuck it, I'm out of here. And she's like, well, wait a minute. It shows that she was really unsure that she wanted to do you in, wanted to end the relationship. But the point being is that you had been dating her. It's like you're pursuing this girl too much, and she's really not that into you, and she's kind of just going along with a lot of this stuff. You got to pay attention. You can't just ignore that and run right over that stuff and ignore those red flags. It's like a train going down on the wrong track, and the engineer's just blowing through all the red lights. Eventually, if he keeps doing that, he's going to fucking hit something. He's going to hit a wall. He says 2 days after that, we went out, and at the end of the night, things were still kind of rocky, lacking intimacy. So before I dropped her off, I asked her if we were still dating. Totally weak, dude. She said she went from maybe to no to I don't know, and then back again. It's just because women are emotional beings, and that's all that's going on internally. So why she's giving you all those answers and she's not giving you a definite answer? Because those are all of the emotions she's feeling in that moment. That's why you're totally befuddled by her answer. But the fact that you're unsure of herself just simply gives her more reason to be unsure of herself. Because if you were sure of yourself like a man is supposed to be, not only would you not be bringing it up, but you'd be acting totally indifferent to it. You would, if you wanted to kiss her, you'd fucking kiss her. If you want to make a move on her, you'd fucking make a move on her. She's your girl, right? But instead, you're acting all unsure of yourself, and you're acting like a woman. And so that's why she's doing and saying the things that she's doing. He says, then I asked, why not? And she said how I thought we made up the first night and that things were just rocky. She then flip-flopped from maybe to no throughout our conversation. She suggested this is important. She suggested we just enjoy each other's company till she leaves, and we should figure things out until she gets back from her family trip. Do you see what she said? She suggested we just enjoy each other's company. That's really fucking important. You know what she's telling you? Just simply arrange one fun-filled romantic opportunity for sex to happen with me, and don't fucking complicate things. How often do I say create a fun-filled romantic opportunity for sex to happen and forget about the relationship stuff? That's what she's telling you. So a woman is basically telling you who you're dating and who you want, the same shit that I'm always saying. You get confirmation from a woman. I'm just trying to help you treat women the way they want to be treated. And she's telling you you're complicating things and you're making her feel uncomfortable. You're messing with her level of safety and comfort by doing this shit. He says she also said we should go back to being friends and see where things go from there. Here I failed again. I tried to pressure her into giving things another chance, and it didn't make sense for us to break up over nothing. Again, you're trying to force things. It messes with a woman's level of safety and comfort, and you'll never get anywhere doing that. I still drove her to the airport at the end of that week, and I pretty much repeated the same actions with the same results. She's due back in 2 weeks, and I'm wondering what the best course of action is to make sure she wants me back. Well, when she gets back in town, let her call you. Let her reach out to you, and don't do anything until you hear from her. Grow a set of balls, dude. Be a fucking man. You can't... It's like you're pushing a wet noodle here. And you're pushing this girl away by your weak, needy, approval-seeking behavior. Wait for her to reach out to you because she gave you let's just be friends speech. If you're a catch, if your guy's got 3 or 4 fucking smoking hot women blowing up your phone going, I miss you, I can't wait to see you, when are we going to get together next? You're not going to care about, you're going to forget about her because she's gone for a couple weeks and you'll be screwing around with some other chicks. Because you got options, you have choice with women. You just apply things I teach, you'll see that it fucking works. So I give all this stuff away for free. So you can apply it and you see that it works for yourself. Then you'll do more of it, and that'll build your confidence. And the more your confidence grows, guess what? The more women you'll attract, and the higher quality of a woman you'll be able to attract. Because the women, girls like this, I guarantee, if you follow what I teach in 6 months, you won't even fucking give her the time of day. You won't even waste your fucking time. When you apply stuff I teach, you'll get a girl that'll knock your fucking socks off, dude. It's like, if you haven't got that from reading my book, it's like go back and read it again. I'm not talking about mediocrity here. I'm talking about a chick that's like fucking tearing your clothes off. She's so fucking hot for you. That's what you need to do. Wait for her to contact you and then do exactly what she told you to do. Don't complicate things. Let's have fun together. When she reaches out to you, act like nothing ever happened. Just say, hey, baby, great to hear from you. We got to get together and catch up. When are you free to get together for a drink? Boom. Make definite plans. And then escort her back to your house or her house, or just have her come on over and make dinner together and hey, why don't you grab a bottle of wine, come on over to my house and we'll make dinner together. When are you free to get together? Send that in a text, let her respond, make definite plans. If she won't make definite plans, withdraw the offer. But more than likely, if she's reaching out to you, just Just date her. Create a fun-filled romantic opportunity for sex time. Stop complicating things or you're going to get rejected permanently. And let her do 70-80% of the calling, texting, and pursuing. You're acting like the woman in the relationship, and that's why she's treating you the way she's treating you. So if you have a question that you want to ask me, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab, which will be on the left-hand side of your screen. Send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max, and just give me several days to get back to you with a response. If you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. You can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab, which will be at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions. If you want to get a digital version of my Kindle ebook, on my website and underneath the email sign-up box, there's a box that has a link that'll take you right to the download page. Once you get there, if you don't have a Kindle device already, there's a button you can click to download a free e-reader app for your smartphone, tablet device, or your computer. It only takes a matter of seconds to download and install the app and complete the purchase of my book. And if you appreciate the value of the information I offer in these video newsletters and the articles on my website and my ebook, you can show your appreciation by going to my website and click the PayPal donate button, which will be in the bottom of the Wibbia toolbar at the bottom of any page of my website. And I will talk to you soon.